You wake up. The sun is out. A new day is here. You tell yourself, this time, I'm moving forward. But before you even finish your coffee, there, he island, his face, his laugh, a memory you didn't ask for. And suddenly, you're wondering, why does this keep happening? Why can't I stop thinking about him? Does that sound familiar? Have you ever promised yourself you'd stop checking his social media, stop replaying old messages, stop imagining what-if scenarios, only to find yourself right back in the loop? If so, you're not alone. You're not broken. And you're not crazy. There are reasons your mind keeps going back to him, and there are ways to finally let go. So let's breathe together for a moment. Inhale and exhale. Because what I'm about to share may change the way you see not just him, but yourself. Here's the truth most people don't tell you. When you bond deeply with someone, your brain doesn't just like that connection, it encodes it. Love is not only an emotion, it's chemistry. Did you know falling in love activates the same brain regions as addictive substances? Dopamine, oxytocin, adrenaline, they wire you to crave more. So when the relationship ends, it isn't just heartbreak, it's withdrawal. Think about it. Isn't that what it feels like sometimes? Like your body is searching for something that's no longer there? Like even silence feels loud because you're waiting for a message that never comes? That's not destiny calling you back. That's biology pulling the strings. But science alone doesn't explain everything, does it? Because if it did, why does it feel so much deeper? Let's go a layer deeper. You don't just miss him. You miss how you felt when you were with him. You miss being chosen. You miss being wanted. You miss the safety you thought he gave you. And here's a vulnerable question. Have you secretly wondered if you'll ever feel that way again? If maybe you're not lovable enough? If maybe the best part of your story already ended with him? Take a breath here, because those fears are heavy, and they're so common. But here's the contradiction. The very person who couldn't give you consistent love is the same person you keep idealizing in your mind. Why? Because the brain has a funny way of protecting you. It clings to the highs and it edits out the lows. It replays the moments of sweetness like a highlight reel, while blurring out the broken promises, the unanswered calls, the nights you felt small. So let me ask you, do you really miss him? Or do you miss the version of yourself who still believed in that love? Now sometimes it feels like more than memory, doesn't it? Like his energy is still around you, like he's in your dreams, your thoughts, the songs on the radio. Maybe you've even thought, he must be thinking of me too. But what's really happening is an energetic loop. Every time you think of him, every time you feel that ache, you're sending out energy and keeping the cord alive. Does that mean you're doomed to feel him forever? Not at all. It means you have the power to break the loop. And no, you don't break it by forcing yourself not to think of him. You break it by redirecting your attention. Because energy flows where attention goes. The more you pour into yourself, into your healing, into your own joy, the weaker that tether becomes. And this is why I want to challenge you to shift the question you've been asking. Because most people in heartbreak ask, is he thinking about me? But notice how that keeps the power out there, with him. The real question is, how do I feel when I think about him? Take a moment and answer that for yourself. Does it feel expansive or draining? Does it calm you or make you restless? If the answer is anxiety, longing, or pain, then he is not your soulmate. He is your teacher. And what if the lesson isn't about holding on tighter? What if the lesson is finally learning how to let go? So, let's talk about how. Because I don't want to just inspire you, I want to give you tools. First, the letter ritual. Write everything you want to say to him. The gratitude, the anger, the longing, the words you never spoke. Write without holding back. And when you're done, don't send it. Burn it, shred it, tear it up. This is not for him, it's for you. Second, the memory detox. Go through your phone, your laptop, your room, and clear the reminders. Pictures, old chats, saved gifts. Don't confuse keeping evidence with keeping him. Every trigger keeps the loop alive. Third, rewiring your imagination. Before bed, close your eyes and picture a new chapter. See yourself smiling, safe, loved in a way that feels calm and steady. Don't give that future his face. Give it yours. Let your nervous system learn to crave that instead of chaos. Fourth, energy redirection. Each time he comes to mind, pause and gently ask, what do I need right now? Is it comfort, rest, joy? Then give that to yourself. And fifth, self-worth anchors. Daily rituals that remind you who you are. Affirmations, mirror work, dancing in your living room, journaling, prayer, anything that brings you home to yourself. Because the more magnetic your own presence feels, the less you'll chase anyone else's. Now, let me pause and ask you something important. What if the reason you can't stop thinking about him isn't because he's your destiny? What if it's because part of you still believes your story is incomplete without him? But here's the truth. Your story was never about him. It was always about you. Every thought of him is really an invitation to return to yourself, to the part of you you abandoned when you gave him your heart. And when you answer that call, everything changes. You stop orbiting him, and you become the Sunday. You stop waiting for love, and you realize you are love. And one day, you'll notice something. The silence in your mind. The loop is broken. And that silence won't feel empty. It will feel like freedom. So if this message resonates with you, let it be your reminder. Choosing yourself is always the first step. And if you're ready to walk that path, stay with me. Subscribe for more videos like this. Share this with someone who needs it. And in the comments below, drop a lash if you're ready to release what no longer serves you and step into the love that's been waiting inside you all along.